What's going on, people? Welcome to another video. I made the bounciest sample pack. Cue the demo. So this pack is essentially a mix of a drum kit and a percussion sample pack. Now, all of the percussion sounds were recorded in my mother's studio. It features real instruments, of course, as per usual with my sample pack. Real instruments recorded and then processed here in this very studio. Essentially, a lot of the loops are from my own tracks. It's percussion recordings that I've used in my own projects. Some of the drum loops are from my remixes from the What If This Song series. So you might know a few of the loops in there. But yeah, let's dive into the bounce pack and let me show you some sounds from the pack. All right, so we got a blank project and we got the bounce pack loaded up on the right. Now, as you see, we got drum loops, drum one-shots, effects, hat shakers, percussion loops, and percussion one-shots, tonal loops, synth bass, and some vocals. Now, the main folders of this pack is the drum loops. As you can see here, it's a lot of drum loops, and the percussion loops. It's a lot of percussion loops. Now, essentially, I've been using this pack to either start ideas from, like drag a loop in and then just start an idea from that, or I've been using it when I have an idea for a drop, like say kick snare synth or kick snare bass. Then I drag in these loops to kind of get a feel for the rhythm and the bounce and the groove of the track. Now, I don't want to market this as like an instant bounce adder, but that's what it is. And almost all of the loops of the packs I've included with no kicks, and also sometimes only the percussion will be found in the percussion folder for ease of use, because there's nothing worse than having a loop and not being able to actually get it without kicks. A lot of these samples were made either by recording stuff or just by playing it live. So there aren't really anything in the loops besides maybe the kick and the snare that's actually quantized, which is why it's called the bounce pack. It bounces. Fun thing about this loop, it's actually made only from a flexitone. So all the sounds you hear are made from a flexitone. I made that for my Making a Track from One Instrument series on Instagram and TikTok. All right, so that's a few of the loops. You'll also notice that some of the loops are titled like Noxious, Snap Yo. And that's essentially because those are the drums from my actual remixes. Let me just go through some of the other sounds of the pack so you can get a feel of that. This snare right here is also made from a flexitone, which is, wait. Actually this. Also, I use this in my Party Favorite remix that I haven't dropped yet.
Baby, I'm switching.
So I'd say this pack is organic sounding, but everything is punchy and saturated to the point where it sounds modern. So it definitely fits in like modern production. Yeah, so a lot of these drums are made from synthesizing a bass kick and then adding toms, percussion, stomps, a lot of like organic textures over the kicks. All right, we got some effects here. I'm not gonna go through all of these, but there are some fills as well. Hat shakers, a few one-shots, a few loops. Also included some loops from my What If This Song flips. So you got the break your neck hi-hats, or the shakers actually. You got the higher ground hats. What I love about these loops is that you can literally take one, kicks and snares on top of it. This one, for example. And let's just speed run this. Already there, we got a foundation for a track. So let's just go through some of these other sounds of the pack. The percussion loop, I'm so proud of these. They took so long to make them, really stoked. Also, this pack kind of puts itself in between hip hop and EDM. So it has like the processing and the feel of EDM, but it's more organic to the point where this could work in like hip hop or pop productions. So many dope loops. Let's just drag one in and see what it feels like with the other stuff we have right now. Now we also got some one-shots, mostly recorded instruments in here. Shout out to my mom, because all of these instruments are hers. I only have like 10 percussion instruments here. Shout out to mom. I also included just some bass loops, fills, drop loops in there. Honestly, not because the pack really needs it, but more so to give a sonic identity to what I think basses for drum sounds like this should sound like. They go hand in hand, kind of. Oh, goddamn. That's tight, actually. I forgot that loop. Imagine that with like a fat bass. Insane. And also included some chants and vocals, just honestly because it's my signature thing. I have that in all my packs, so.
Bust down. Now bounce. Get loose with it.
Would it really be a Fabian pack if it didn't have like whispers?
Go.
It's so dumb, but it also really works in a track like. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna make Eddie Van. Let's go.
Bounce. Get loose with it. Now bounce. Get loose with it. Now bounce.
Alright, we got a little idea here actually. Hey.
Now bounce. Get loose with it. Now bounce. Get loose with it. Now.
Alright. So yeah, that's the pack for you guys. More than 230 samples in the pack. I'm so proud of it. I hate saying this, but I do feel like I'm giving away a little bit of my sauce in that it essentially is the rhythms and the drums and the instruments that I use in all my tracks. But I gotta share this. I'm so stoked to see what you guys come up with. So yeah, you can always save 10% on the sample pack if you use the code OatmealGang. The code is also below. Now, we run this sample pack company a little bit different. We don't do traditional sales. We don't do the like
$100 value, save 70%, only 1,000 limited copies available. Buy now or you will never get these samples.
We just have low prices at all times. All packs are $25. They're also split up into smaller packs. So if you only want percussion loops, for example, you can just buy that for $8. That's how we work. No crazy sales, no nonsense. Just simply chill marketing and quality samples. Really hope you guys will support this one. Thank you for checking out the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.